Hey guys, welcome back to Likewise Pod. I'm Issa, and today is such a fun day because not only is it Christmas, but you're getting two minis, one from me and one from Sam. Okay, and actually the day I'm recording this is December 23rd, so it's like not actually Christmas for me, but it honestly kind of feels like it already because this is just so fun, and I just love Christmas time. I just love Christmas time so much. Before we get started though, Sam and I, in our minis, we say our fun little bebo that we have, and mine is in this fun little martini glass that I just got last night at a White Elephant. It's not alcoholic though. It's just eggnog, straight from the Dairy Gold carton. So fun. And if you've maybe noticed a little something different about this episode, is that Sam and I are trying video podcasts. How fun! We've never done a video podcast before because we've just imagined that it's difficult, so we haven't even tried. But that is changing today, so I'm gonna take one last sip of my eggnog before I really dive into the episode. Yum. Ew, that probably sounded so gross. Just putting it up carefully. Sorry. Ugh, I cannot stand when I have stuff on my face. Ew. Okay. Whatever. And I'm also sitting on my bed today, so because I thought it was more cozy, and I have this fun blanket. It's a throw blanket, but I've been using it every night. I got it for my birthday a couple weeks ago. It's so nice. It's so warm. It's so soft too. Oh, I love. But yeah, so I've got my notes up on my computer right there. I had my iPad somewhere. I don't have it now. And then, okay, also something fun that I did is I have a spreadsheet of all of my books that I've read this year. It's has how many days what month I read it in, how many days it took me to read the book, author, rating, if I give it 6 stars, my favorites, if it was an arc, a reread, genres, tropes, page numbers, page counts, I don't know. There's so many things, and I can post it. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. But I'm also kind of type A when it comes to things like that, so I don't know. I get kind of anal about it, LOL. And because I'm also type A, I have a stack of books right here, right off camera. But those are my 6-star reads. And so in 2023, so far, I actually just finished my 43rd book of 2023 today, and honestly, very mid. I give it 3 stars. Whatever. Not talking about that one today, obviously. But yeah, so I finished 43 books so far. I'm trying so hard to get through my 10 before the end, and I have 5 left. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we will see. Hopefully by the time this goes up, I have another book finished. But yeah. So my first 5-star read of 2023 was in May, I believe, and it was Emotionally Healthy Spirituality by Peter Scazzaro, and I thought it was really good. But I was reading it with the youth leadership team at my church, and we were doing it as a little book club moment, and so we started in September or October sometime, and it took us that long to read it. I don't know, and we haven't had another book since, so oh well. But it was really good. I don't know, it was super thought-provoking, and it helped me look at things differently, and yeah, I recommend. So fun. Yeah. And then my next 5-star read came in June, I don't know, but it wasn't back to back, so live that love. But my next 5-star read was Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and the reason I have it right here with me right now is because it is a 6-star read. I don't know if I said that. I know I said something about 6-star reads, but I don't know if I actually said that my pile here of books is my 6-star reads of the year. So yeah, I have 8 books. Wait, 1, 2, yeah, I have 8 books here in this pile. So I gave 11 books 5 stars this year, and I gave 8 books a 6-star rating because I'm like, there's just my favorite book. Like, 6 stars means it's one of my top books ever, like one of my favorite reads ever. So, Daisy Jones and the Six. I loved it. I cried so hard. Like, I really did. All the emotions, I had them. I think it's just because I have like really close and personal experiences with like a lot of the topics addressed in this book. Not like the music part, but like the hard topics, and maybe not specifically me, but like people I know, and it's, yeah, I don't know, it hit really close to home, and it was just really well written, and it was also told, like, it was written in like an oral history interview format sort of thing. Yeah, it was really interesting. Like, I've never read a book like this before, and it was really interesting, and I really did love the format of it. It was so fun, and yeah, I've not watched the show yet, actually. I've been meaning to, but one of my friends that has also read this, like, we were gonna watch it together because after I finished it, because I read it after her, I'm pretty sure. No, maybe she read it. I don't know. I don't remember who finished it first. But we were gonna watch the show together, but she keeps forgetting, and I keep forgetting too. And we're also like both busy at different times and available at different times. So hard to schedule. I get it. My next 5-star read is also a 6-star read. And this was back to back with Daisy Jones. I was like, no way. It is Happy Place by Emily Henry. And I know Sam talked about this one in her podcast episode, and it was just so good. We love us some Hen. Love me some Emily Henry. It was so good. Fake dating, love. Exes, kind of fun. What else was it? It was like kind of found family-ish, but it was like just a group of friends, like longtime friends. So not necessarily like found family, but also not found family. If that makes sense. I don't know. It was so fun. Kind of like also small town-ish vibes. I don't know. Like, they went to a town in Maine that they go to every summer or whatever with their group of friends, and yeah, it was so good. I really loved it, and made my heart so happy. My next 5-star read was also back to back with those two. I read this one third, and these were all in June, May. Yeah, again, I don't remember. But All Your Perfects by Miss Colleen Hoover. Coho. I know she's controversial, but I actually really love Coho. Sue me. No, please don't sue me. I mean, you can try if you want, but I don't think you have any grounds. So, anyways, yeah. I have, you can see highlights. I love annotating. I'm not good at it, because I always forget to, or like, I'm like, I don't know if this is worthy of it, but so I just need to get better. But beside the point, I love this book. I co-read so hard, and this book, it's basically like, trigger warning is like infertility issues and like starting a family, and just like all the issues that can have and cause in a marriage and relationship and stuff. And so I really resonated with it, not because I'm not in a relationship, I'm not having children right now, but like, it's not a secret, but in 2010, like, my mom was pregnant, and then we lost the baby about a month before she was due, and so this really hit close to home, and it was really, as hard as it was to read, it was also really good to read. And I think the grief, and I think all the emotions and the experiences, and the just the way that the story was told, it was, I don't know, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, it was really good. And also, big fear of mine is not being able to have kids, which is so funny. Not like funny, but like haha, but like, anyways. So this was so good. It hit close to home and like cried so hard so many times. But yeah, I think the reason that Coho is so controversial is because her books are not marketed the right way. Her books are marketed as romances with a couple trigger warnings here and there, but they should be marketed as like contemporary fiction, trigger warnings, and then, oh, BT dubs, there's some romance in there. Not romance first, all this other stuff second. It should be all this other stuff first, romance way down the line. But you know what, beside the point, this was like about how, I don't even know how to describe it. Sorry, I thought I heard. Anyways, I don't even know how to describe it. It was so good. I love it. If you want to know more, ask me more. And then my next 5 stars were not back to back with these, but they were back to back with each other, and these were in July. I know that for a fact. 2 of my most favorite books ever. I'm gonna pull them out together because they're part of the same series. They're part of the ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. We have the second book in the series, A Court of Mist and Fury, ACOMAF, and then the third book in the series, A Court of Wings and Ruin, ACOWAR. I beyond obsessed. I love ACOMAF, I really do. And I know that ACOMAF is people, like, worldwide, this is people's beloved, this is people's most favorite book. But my most favorite book, and my friends, and I've talked to my friends about this, and like, I'm not trying to push my beliefs or my feelings and my loves, I guess, like my favorites on you. And so like, if I'm saying that this is our favorite, I want it to be our favorite. But if it's not your favorite, then it's not your favorite. Please tell me. And they're like, no, Issa, like, pretty sure ACOWAR is my favorite too. And ACOWAR is my favorite. Like, my favorite of the entire series so far is ACOWAR. Give me ACOWAR or give me death. I know that this is an unpopular opinion. Like, everyone else in the world is obsessed with ACOMAF, and don't get me wrong, I'm obsessed with ACOMAF too. I really, really, truly am. But ACOWAR, oh. ACOMAF was so fun because it is enemies to lovers. It is watching the love story like unfurl. It is watching them fall in love with each other. It is like all the things. But ACOWAR, like, they are together in this one, and you see it and all the fun things and stuff. But like, ACOWAR, like, you go through every single emotion and feeling that ACOMAF did, but times 100. I just don't know. Like, literally every feeling you could experience. Honestly, like, most of these books, I'm not gonna say most of these books, a lot of these books, like with Daisy Jones. And Daisy Jones, ACOMAF, ACOWAR, one later. I'll let you know which 2 later. Like, all the emotions you could experience. I was so angry, I was so excited, I was so elated, so filled with joy, so sad, so distraught, like, heartbroken, like, so happy, all content, so peaceful. I, like, literally every emotion under the sun, you name it, I felt it with this book, and ACOMAF, and Daisy Jones, and All Your Perfects. I, like, man, when a book makes me cry, that's how I know it's a 5-star. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's a single book that's made me cry that's not a 5-star, for real. But this, I felt everything so much deeper, and it felt so much more real, and like so much sweeter than ACOMAF. But I was thinking about, I was telling my friends, I'm like, this might be, like, this is for sure my favorite book of the ACOTAR series, but ACOMAF is probably my comfort book because there are like so many sweet scenes, and there's just so much, it's just, they're so tender and they're so good, and I guess I need to reread. But I know I haven't like touched these books, like so many of these books, in months, and like holding them in my hands again, I'm like reliving it, and I'm so sad that I will never be able to read any of these books for the first time ever again. The chokehold that these books have on me, I love them so much. My word. But yeah, so anyways, The year that Issa became fantasy girly, 2023. Who would have thought? Not me. I don't think anyone I knew would have thought that I would be reading fantasy and like absolutely eating it up. But here I am. But anyways, my next 5-star, also a 6-star, and I did get it from Book of the Month. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I love this one so much. I think I read it in like 2 days, 3 days maybe. I don't know. Like, okay. I know I can go through a book so fast in like 2 or 3 days because I don't have a full-time job. LOL at me. But I was like in a book slump with this one, like before reading this one, and this got me out of it. I was so stoked about it. It was so good, and like this is my favorite Ali Hazelwood book to date. Sorry, Love Hypothesis, I love you. I love Hypothesis, let me tell you. But that was also 2022, or yeah, 2022, so can't even talk about it now. But this one is so good. Like, it was fake dating in a way that I've never seen done before, and I love fake dating. I don't know what it is. I just love fake dating. It's so fun. It's so fun for me, and like obviously they're gonna fall in love. Sorry, spoiler. Not really spoiler, but anyways, and like kind of like enemies, well, rivals-ish, enemies-ish to lovers, and it's just so good. It makes my heart so happy. I love. My next 5-star, not 6-star though. I mean, I did love it. I really did love it. It is one of my favorite reads, but it's just not on the same level. Obviously, but on the same way, I did feel all the emotions, but it was almost sweeter. I don't know. That feels weird to say about this book because the nature of it is like not sweet, but I don't know. You have to read it to know what I mean, and I feel like if you've read it, then you know what I mean by saying it's sweeter, but also like not. I don't know. Different characters, different writing style, different feel. But even despite these, I loved it so much and would not do it a disservice by giving it any less than 5 stars. And what book am I talking about? I'm just doing what I do best and giving context before I give the point, instead of giving the point and then the context. But Akasif, A Core of Silver Flames, book 4, technically 4. I call it book 5 sometimes because like I got the whole set, and there are 5 books because there's a novella, but the novella is 3.5, so Akasif is technically book 4, and she's working on book 5 right now, and I'm so excited. But anyways, yeah, like it was so good. I loved it, but Akmaf and Akawar is like 20 heads and shoulders above the rest. I just cannot get enough of that one. Love my life. So good. And Akasif, so good. Sarah J. Maas, love. Can't wait to read more. Okay, my next 5-star read is also a 6-star, and this honestly came out of left field. I was not expecting this one. I honestly was not even expecting to really like this one, let alone fall in love, like head over heels in love with it. It is Eastern Standard by Sierra Spencer, and if you haven't listened to our episode with Sierra yet, definitely have to. It is so good. We get some good behind the scenes content and some sneak peeks of what's to come from her. So stoked. It was so fun talking with her and getting to know her more and just like hearing things about it. But yeah, so I was not expecting to like this, not gonna lie. I was really nervous when she reached out and she's like, hey, would love to send you guys PR packages, would love to send you guys like my book, have you like read it and then maybe even do a podcast. And so we're like, oh my gosh, that's so fun, yes, would love that. But then I saw what the book was about. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, because it is about a woman whose husband died, so she's a widow, and her husband's best friend. Boy, oh boy, I was like, that's messy. I don't know how I feel about that, but it was written so well. The grief was written so well. The book was written so well. Like, the things that we learned, the things that, the way that Sierra, like, depicted everything, it was so, so well done. And, like, I'm a fool for wit. Keaton Whitaker, one of the loves of my life. LOL. It was just so good, and cannot get enough of this book. I am so stoked. It comes out on January 5th, so just a couple days away. Just cannot wait. 12 out of 10, highly recommend. I know Sam does too, and yeah, it was so good. I'm obsessed with her, and like honorable mention to Developing Feelings, also by Sarah Spencer. I don't know if reading Eastern Standard like it just gave me a whole big old standard for it, but I gave Developing Feelings 4.5 out of 5, so very honorable mention to Developing Feelings by Sarah Spencer. That one is out, and I do recommend. Haven't read Troped, but I've been meaning to, but I think Sam and I are gonna buddy read that in January, so stay tuned for that one too. And then my next 5-star read, not 6-star, but I did read it on my Kindle, read it on the Kindle app on my phone actually. The Deal by Elle Kennedy. Oh, I read this right after Eastern Standard actually, so these two were back to back as well. Lots of back to backs, which was so fun. I was nervous like coming off of Eastern Standard, be like, oh my gosh, wow, like my new like 5-star standard, like totally new. I don't know. I was like really nervous after reading like ACOTAR series that I would never read a 5-star again. I was like, no, but then here I am reading so many after. And yeah, The Deal, it was so good. Hockey, you know, romance world's new phenomenon is hockey romances. I have definitely taken the bait, and I'm obsessed with it now too. So yeah, now I'm just waiting on the rest of the series to be ready for me on Libby. I love it. It was so good. It was so fun. And fake dating. I don't know what it is about fake dating. I don't know what it is. I'm just obsessed with it. Like, I love it. It's so much fun. And my final 5-star read of the year so far. Hopefully there will be more. I've only got a couple days though. And I'm only halfway through my time before the end. I don't think we're gonna make it, but I'm hoping and praying that I do. But I don't think I'm going to. Anyways, my final 5-star read of the year, also a 6-star read. Not back to back, unfortunately. But it is. I finally did it, and I read Fourth Wing. Oh yeah, so this one in Eastern Standard felt all the emotions. Like, I cried 3 times during this book. I somehow held it together for a lot of Eastern Standard. I cried within like the first 50 pages, and then again in like the last 20. So just FYI. But anyways, Fourth Wing, I cried 3 times, and it was like the middle and to the end. Bawled my eyes out, like towards the end. Oh my word, the hype, so warranted behind, like, for this book. Enemies, rivals, lovers, not fated mates, but you could kind of ish grasp for straws there. I don't know, it was just so good. Who would have thought that Issa would be reading about dragons? Not me, but I've literally been telling all my friends, my 3 friends who read, I'm like, you need to read this, you need to read this, you need to read this. Telling Sam, I'm like, Sam, you need to read Fourth Wing. Like, I'm so obsessed with this. Like, I finished this in 3 days. It's about 500 pages, and it is fantasy, so there was a lot of world building, and it was just so, it was not hard to get into at all. Like, I was hooked from the very first word. I was so scared that it wasn't gonna live up to the hype, but then all these people were like, no, Issa, you need to, and I was like, fine, I'll do it. And so I finally did it, and I'm so happy, and I cannot wait to read Iron Flame. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so good. But yeah, anyways, that is all 11 of my 5-star reads and all 8 of my 6-star reads of 2023, hopefully so far. But yeah, it was a really fun year of reading. I've never read so much in my life, and I don't know how I will do this again. Like, I know that I'm only going to read more. Maybe not necessarily more every year, but definitely going to be reading a heck of a lot of books next year, and I'm so excited. But yeah, so it's the end of my mini. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you read these books and love these books too. But it's okay if you don't. But yeah, so just if you could, would love for you to follow whatever stream platform you use and rate and review on whatever stream platform you use if it allows it, because then I can push it out to other people and you could have likewise friends. I don't know. And follow us on Instagram at likewise_pod and DM us, because then we could be friends. I don't know, that's kind of fun. We've been DMing a lot of people lately and it has been overwhelming, not gonna lie, but it has been a lot of fun and I just get so excited about it all. I love it. But yeah, so that's all from me today, and unsure if we're doing anything else this year or if we're not, but we will be back so soon, so don't you worry about missing Likewise, because we're not going anywhere. So since it's Christmas, I just hope you all have a holly jolly rest of your day. Bye.